Hi, and welcome to my NES Remix 2 bonus stage Rainbow Star replays. Hope you enjoy them. Alright, let's get started. Okay, here we are with the final stages of NES Remix 2. Bonus stage 1, 13.4 seconds. This one's Super Mario Bros. 3. This one took me forever, the better part of an afternoon to get right. It really doesn't look like much when you watch me play through it here, but this one just took a lot of very precise timing to get right. I actually did it the wrong way. Most of the time I was doing it, I was trying to do these really difficult jumps, but yeah, I finally figured out the best way through, and yeah, it's a cool one. Alright, stage 2, 14.2 seconds. Ice hockey for the first time. I was more of a Blades of Steel fan from Konami back in the day. Didn't really play the Nintendo version of ice hockey all that much, but these stages are pretty easy. I'm not a sports game fan, so these are admittedly not that interesting to me, but I like these old school, cartoony, more arcade style sports games, so not too bad. So these are just getting you used to the basics of the game. Control, shooting, passing, that sort of thing. I don't really do that well, but it was enough to get the rainbow stars. And at this point I just wanted to finish the game. So here we go with stage 3, 20.1 seconds. Another ice hockey one. America. Alright, let's see which... Yeah, so now you get to practice being the goalie, blocking shots, passing. So I guess there wasn't any passing in the last one. I was too busy talking. But yeah, passing 3 times to your teammates, getting in a fight, and just hit A ton of times, and the ref will eventually come out and send one of the opponents to the penalty box. Poor Canada. Alright, and then here you just gotta steal the puck from the opposing player, come around, shoot it, score a goal. So again, I could probably do that much faster than I did, but again, it was enough. Alright, stage 4, 23.7 seconds. Dr. Mario, once again. I believe this one has moving viruses. As opposed to the first time you had to do this, now all of them move. So this adds a very interesting dynamic to how you have to play it. So yeah, you just gotta kind of place things actually quickly before they move out of the way. So the double I just got was because I did fast enough so that the virus didn't move before it came down and completed the 4 in a row. So you go with that one. Stage 5, 38.6 seconds. Ice hockey once again. I believe this one is a penalty shootout. So in order to get the rainbow stars on this one, you have to hit 3. And if you get all 3 with your first 3 players, you'll get your rainbows. So he shoots. The bigger guy shoots. And then, yeah, alternately you have to play as goalie. That one I got lucky. Didn't even look like it hit my foot. But yeah, I guess the computer was having mercy on me. And final shot goes in. You win. And you go through this little celebration dance. I like the skinny guy. Strikes a pose. Alright. Moving on to stage 6. 11.4 seconds. Super Mario Bros. 3. And now, as Mario, you get to throw hammers. This is pretty cool. So just defeat 3 boos. Do that one pretty fast. This one, yeah, get the guy coming out from the right side. And even if you hit the lava, doesn't matter. And the thwomps. Yep. And finally here, take out Boom Boom. This guy cannot catch a break. You gotta defeat him 10 times in this game. So, yep, just here, hit him once, he's done. Alright, stage 7. 26.3 seconds. Metroid. Yeah, the guy in the Miiverse there is not happy with the Club Nintendo rewards this year, but hey, free is free. So this one, very similar to the one in the Remix 2 stages. Basically got to run to the end. As I get close to the end here, I get hit a couple times, but I don't think it matters too much as long as you don't get knocked back. So here I get hit, but I keep my forward momentum. And so as long as you have that, you won't get penalized too much. I don't think this is the lowest score, but that's okay. Alright, stage 8, 17.8 seconds. Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, call out to Jatbu. He got 17.8 seconds, which is a very, very good score. And so I tried this one for about an hour and finally was able to match a score. Wasn't able to beat him, but just matching that score I was pretty happy with. So here, key is to hit the final item block on the left side. That'll save you about 1/10 of a second. Doesn't sound like much, but makes a big difference when you're going for the low scores. Alright, stage 9, 10.8 seconds. Ice hockey. I believe this one you just have to get the puck and score as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, score first in overtime. So here we go. Choose to use the heavier guy. Get the puck, and I could have shot a lot faster right there, but it went in, so I guess that's all that matters. Stage 10, 38.5 seconds. It's a combination of 4 different games. First one here, kind of a Mario-ish level. You have to, it's best out of 5, so you just need 3 or 4 coins to win that one. Adventure of Link. They try and mess you up with the little heat distortion effect, but overall pretty easy. There you go, little Mega Man jump at the end. Collect 5 coins. Just remember you can float with Tanuki Mario. And Kirby for the last one, defeat the Power Orb. So on this one, yeah, you got those giant bullet bills coming at you. I usually like traditional side-scrolling and vertical shoot-'em-up games, but Kirby's pretty difficult. The controls are not that great in these stages. I almost die. I only had 1 health left. Alright, stage 11. 1 minute 19.9 seconds. Dr. Mario. I believe this is another one where, yeah, the viruses keep changing colors, so you just have to pay attention to not only the changing colors of the viruses, but the color of your pills coming down. So yeah, this one took me quite a while to get right. As you'll see, one of those strategies is just to ensure that the pills, or the halves of the pills that will fall after you complete the 4 in a row pattern, make sure that those fall on ones that will add to the combos. So here, yeah, drop the blue on the blue, yellow or red on the red, and so, yep. Oh, see, that one right there I kind of messed up because I hesitated, so I had to make a last-minute adjustment. And at this point, I'm kind of out of sync because now I have a red falling. There's no red, so I wait and see where red shows up. Oh, there. So I get the 5. And once again, no color matches, but okay, you got the reds. Start building that one there. Get rid of the one on the left. And I almost make a mistake there and take out the blue one on the right, but then all those other pills would have fallen to the bottom and I would have wasted a ton of time. Alright, stage 12, 7.4 seconds. Wario's Woods. I give the player Zach props here in the Miiverse because he's the one that showed me what you need to do. I was working on this for a while and I just kind of got tired of it, so 2 moves and you clear everything. Bam, all the pink enemies. Stage 13, 44.7 seconds. Metroid again. And this one you have to defeat the real Kraid. So that's obviously not the real Kraid. So just jump past him, get to the end of this area. You don't have to jump over those, you can run right through them. Hop over the little ports. And then if you do your spin attack, you are invincible. Go through the door. And then you have to bomb the floor. Right there. Fall through, switch to missiles, go through that door. And just blast away at Kraid. I never did play the original Metroid. I never finished it, so I don't know the best strategies to beat bosses. But they give you so much energy here that I just try and get close to him and hit him as many times as possible, as quickly as possible. So again, I don't know if that's a good score, but enough to get the rainbow stars. Alright, stage 14, 28.6 seconds. This one, I think it's important to get the extra jabs to the head in before the knockdown punch. And as you can see, Glass Joe's outlined in white. It makes it a little harder to see his tells. Just hit him a bunch. And here he comes. Just hit him in the soft spot in the belly. Knock him down. And if you've hit him enough, he will stay down on the first knockdown. And if he tries to get up around 5, you know you're good. So do the 10 count, you win. And that's it. So I'm guessing if you get a star for the uppercut, you could do that one faster, but I couldn't figure it out. Alright, stage 15, 12 seconds. Super Mario Bros. 3 again. This one I really like. You just have to keep bouncing on the enemies until you get the 1-up. And since you have Tanuki Mario, you have the option of floating down slower if you need it. So right here I do it. And then bounce up and you hit the last guy in the pipe just as he's coming out, and that'll get you a low score. Alright, stage 16, 1 minute 7 seconds. Dr. Mario once again, and this one you have to beat Wario. And so you can beat him by, I believe, either clearing all the viruses or having all his pills stack up to the top. So at the beginning here, doing pretty good, doing a decent job of clearing everything out, making sure my drops make sense. Lining that up. But as I get a little further into this, I start making some mistakes, and the viruses down on the bottom left are where I run into trouble. See, I'm already starting to make some interesting errors. So here, yeah, wasting time with the yellow ones dropping. And now I gotta go. Oh, see, I could have dropped the yellow one on top and made it easier to build a blue. And much like Tetris or any of the other puzzle games, if they get advantages, you know, some extra pills will drop down on your side to try and mess you up. Vice versa. As you can see on Wario's side on the right there, yeah, he just messed up and he died, so saved me a potential headache. Alright, stage 17, 1 minute 5.7 seconds. Super Mario Bros. 3, this is a boss rush. So you have to just beat the 7 bosses here. First is Larry. They all just take 3 hits. They have slightly different patterns. If you're a Super Mario Bros. 3 player, yeah, you'll know this like the back of your hand. Important one there on Morton is to try and get him on his first jump. That'll save you a few seconds. Third one, Wendy. Just use low hops, make sure they're early, or she'll get you with her projectiles. And the next one here, Iggy. So on a lot of these, as you'll see, you know, they come out of their shells quite a bit earlier than when I'm ready to stomp on them. So there are several tenths of a second each time I wait. So that adds up. And if you get hit, that slows the game down even more because it has to pause for your recovery. So we got 3 hits there. Lemmy, he's on the ball. Just hit him. Helps to high bounce on those so you don't get hit by the balls. So going around. Oh, see, I get hit again. Waste time. And finally, Ludwig. Alright. Bounce twice, get him as he comes out of shell. And that's it. It's funny, those are easy, but you can get into some bad habits and run out of lives pretty quickly. Alright, stage 18, Kirby, 18.8 seconds. This one's just a matter of timing. You fall into this little springboard at the bottom and you have to land on all 7 of these in order. Now, if you get the timing off just a little bit, Kirby will grab onto the ledge, waste some time, and pull himself up. You don't want that to happen. So, if anything, err on the side of caution and press A a little later than you think you should, and adjust back from there. So what I like about this one is how the background changes the higher you go, higher up into the atmosphere. It's a nice little detail. With Kirby being one of the late generation NES games, it definitely is looking very polished and almost 16-bit, so it's one of my favorite looking games. I've always thought the Kirby series has had controls that haven't been exactly great, but they get the job done, and the games are a lot of fun. So here you get to the top, and you get 30 lives, which would help in the main game. Okay, here we go with stage 19, 2 minutes 28 seconds. Seems like a long time. This one's Super Mario Brothers. And this one's almost like the final bonus stage in NES Remix 1. There's 17 different sub-stages you have to beat. The nice thing about this one is there's only a timer you have to worry about to get through all 17. There are no lives. As you might recall, you have 44 challenges in NES Remix 1 where you have to get through all of those with only 6 lives. Pretty painful. Whereas this one, you have to get through 17 unlimited lives, and the timer starts at 777. So anyway, you just have to make your way through these. A lot of the challenges are very similar. Getting the fire flower, collecting the mushroom. But there's a good amount of variety here, and little tricks like here, get on springboard and basically skip the entire level. Just make sure you fall in the right place here, and make your way over, and get to the flagpole. This one is, I'm not proud of this particular run. Just make more mistakes than, yeah, wow. Alright, get past that one. This one's cool, just take some practice with the timing, late jumps, short jumps. I really think the Super Mario Brothers stages in NES Remix are its strong points. It's almost like, you know, the game was designed for speedrunning, which I never really appreciated before, but after playing these games, it's given me a very deep appreciation for the level design in these titles. So yeah, that one's a lot of fun. I like anything where you just race through it. And this one's pretty cool too. Bing. So a little more than halfway through. Substage 11, 12. This is very similar to one in the last game. Just got to keep up with the shell. It does go off screen, but it'll come back and give you the 1-up. Defeat both Hammer Brothers. Again, much easier than NES Remix 1. I'm wondering if Nintendo got some bad feedback about that final bonus stage. This is another one that I do not execute very smoothly. I completely missed the platform right there and missed all those coins. Save for 2. So I'm like, forget it, I'm just going to run and hopefully get 35 by the end, and thankfully it was just the right amount. Another one that, see, I should have bounced off the bullet bill right there. I should not have hit the platform that the Hammer Brother was on. I shouldn't have hit the Hammer Brother, period. But just, I wanted to get to the end. This one's kind of cool. Get past first Bowser. I don't know what those squids are doing there over the Hammer Brother. I'm curious if you can actually jump onto that platform and up to the top without having to pause there. And get past him. Alright, and you move on to the last stage. And this one's kind of a gimme. But it's still kind of neat because you are in an overworld area, but you're swimming. And the Japanese katakana text there says "Arigato, Mr. Roboto." So very similar to Super Mario 3D Land on 3DS with the thank you at the very last stage. Just a nice acknowledgement to the player for making it this far. And finally, stage 20. 1 minute 57.9 seconds. This is 7 stages, I believe. Yep. Starting with this one, Super Mario Bros. 3. Take care of the Fire Brothers. It's pretty easy. This one's fun. So right here, as he rushes towards you, stars come out of the sky, so you can take him out here without having to wait for a second wave of stars. And I think if you do it right, you can actually hit him twice and then inhale a third star and take out the moon without having to wait for extra stars to come out. But for all intents and purposes, that was good enough. Now I'll just get the block, hit him, take out Guma. I don't know where I'm running after that second hit. But yeah, just 4 hits will take him out. Stage 5. Take out the Sludge Bro. He'll try and jump, anticipating your jump, but just pause for a second and you can take him out. Super Mario Bros. 2. Claw Grip. It's so funny, after not having played too many Super Mario Bros. Stages, or Super Mario Bros. 2 stages up to this point, the controls feel really slippery, so I fell down that hole more times than I want to admit. And I wanted to smash my face through the gamepad as a result. This one just kind of annoys me. So the way you have to do this, and I don't know if it's the best way, is you float with Kirby by inhaling air, and in order to use your wand, you have to exhale first, and then you can fire from your wand. So it makes the timing just really tough. You have to hit him when his body's exposed. And this is what I like to refer to as predictive gameplay. It's a lot of it is, for me, it seems like luck, and I'm sure there are a lot of Kirby experts that are saying no, it's you just gotta get used to it, and it's pretty easy once you get used to it. But I really did not like this, and then all the slowdown you have, it just makes it kind of, well, not kind of, it's very tedious. So at this point, I'm kind of low on health. Just have to hit him one more time, and I'm like, please just have this end. So thankfully I hit him the 3rd time there as he comes down. I died a lot on this stage. I tried different techniques. I thought I had to just swing at him with the wand, but you have to hit him with the stars. So that's it for the bonus stages. As you saw, there are 2 more there that unlock after you play these golf stages and get all the stars here. And so in the next video, I'll walk you through golf and show you those final 2 stages of the bonus levels. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments.